and welcome back to my channel. My name is Goody James, and in today's video I'm going to be telling a story on friendship. Talking about today, friendship. So if this is the first time I've seen my face, hello, my name is Goody James and you're welcome to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, hi, yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, okay? And the reason why I started this video is because for everyone that I pitched the idea of starting a YouTube channel, they were all glad I wanted to do that. Okay, so like finally you want to do YouTube now, and they all encouraged me, they all urged me, and here we are today. And I want to say I love you all and God bless you all. Okay, so I've been in friendships that have stuck through thick and thin. Like they've been with me from the like they understood my shenanigans and they stayed with me in the midst of it all. And then I have been in friendships that we were going, everything was okay, everything was cool, and then at the end of the day I just discovered and found out that goodness, so you're in this friendship alone. Like when I needed them the most, they just jackpot. You understand? Like I don't know if you've ever been in such a situation before, but it's cool. We're going to talk about it in today's video. Okay, I'm going to talk about my friendships, like how my friendship has transitioned from from nursery, primary, secondary, and university. Okay, I've had friendships. I've had friends in my primary school. I remember very well that I was in this situation where I had to validate my friendship and I had to prove my loyalty to my friends. Okay, I remember when we were in primary 1, my class was divided into two. Like we had primary 1A and primary 1B because I was in a school that had much students. Okay, and then after that section we moved over to the next class where everyone was meshed together. So they felt like it was a good thing to do for everyone to be meshed together, but they didn't know that they had already caused a problem. So we by ourselves splitted the class into two. I know everybody that attended primary school with me can attest to this story. We splitted the class into two. So we were in this section. So the people from A class were in this section, the people from B class were in the other section. And I remember vividly that we did not talk to these other people. So when they were like, write names of noise makers, we always wrote the names of this other side. And then when they told them to write names of noise makers, they always wrote the names of this other side. So I don't know how it happened. First one was from this class, second position was from this class. So we all had our disputes and we never played together during break. We never played together. We played against ourselves. Like break time, when we come out for break time, these people stay in this side, these other people stay in this side. We're always causing trouble, we're always causing confusion. So I remember one particular moment, this particular incident that happened. I'm talking primary school, I'm talking primary 1, primary 2. I'm talking primary 2 in fact. I remember this particular incident that happened. I had to move. They had to tell me. So the capon in this group had to tell me to move to this other section to be able to infiltrate into this other group. So I went into this other group. I apologized. I pledged my loyalty. Oh my God, I've done shit. I went to this other group. I apologized. I pledged my loyalty. I told them that I wasn't friends with these people no more. So whenever I come to school, I would go with them. I would stand in line with them. You know, they were always covering up for me. My goal was to find out the next move, like what's going on. So after school, I go back to report back to the capo and say, I'm not talking cult to, it's not cult. I'm talking class rivalry, okay? At the end of school, I go back to this other person to tell her, oh, see what happened, or see what they are saying about you, or say the KKDK by Kent Road, and all that shit. And then, we were even going to the same church. So maybe if we don't talk about it at the end of school, we talk about it in church. So someone found out that I was being friends with these people. So I had to write another apology letter to tell them that I was not being friends, so that she wanted to be friends with me. And then I wrote an apology letter, and then my elder sister found out. My elder sister was working in that school, so she found out, and then she told my class teacher, see what's going on in your class. So my teacher, I know she would be so shocked. Like she was like, is this what's going on? So during class lessons, you know, after school you have class lessons. So during the class lessons that week, my sister was in my eldest sister was in duty in my class, like she had to take care of my class and all that. And then she came in, she was now saying, so what's going on? Everybody was like, nothing, no. Hi, we're all fine. She said, I know what is happening. See this letter. That was when the cat was out of the bag. She now said, see this letter. She was holding the letter in her hand. She said, see this letter. That this letter has proven that we are not one, and we are this one. She said so many beautiful things, and I think we reconciled or something like that. I really can't remember, but I know that these people were hating me. Like, goodness, you did this to us. Why would you do this to us? And I understood friendship in my primary school as being with the popular people. I wanted to be friends with the popular people. I wanted to have cute hairstyles. So that was what friendship meant to me. People that were in the same category with me. Oh, yeah, what did you bring today? Rice. Oh, you brought rice today. That's my friend. Your hair is so beautiful. That's my friend. And popular girls and all that. And that's how I understood friendship. In secondary school, I went to 3 beautiful different secondary schools. So in my first secondary school, I had many friendships, but I didn't really connect with most of my classmates. I had a friend from my senior secondary school. In government schools, they divide the sections, okay? The senior section, they're on their own. The junior section, they're on their own. So when the senior was in our section, like when I was in JS2, she was in JS3, we never ever saw eye to eye. I don't know what I did to her, but when she moved over to SS1, we moved down to our area, so we became friends. She was taking me. I really benefited from that friendship because I was going to school on time. I'm not someone I was going to school on time. I was my uniforms were beautifully ironed. She taught me neatness. She taught me punctuality. That was a very good friend, and I really appreciate her. I'm going to call her name Christy. If you're going to see this video and if you're going to watch this video, I want to say thank you for helping me to become punctual. At least she really taught me that core value, punctuality. She was a prefect, a chapel prefect. So chapel prefects now, they're always the number. I remember going to school one day and I was the first person in the whole school. Me. Beautiful. Then after the friendship transition, I went into another school. In my second school, we started talking boys. Okay, we're talking about the cutest boys, who had a cute brother, who had a fine brother, the cutest. That was what the friendship was about. We're talking about boys. This is teenage age, so I guess that's what teenagers talk about. So we're talking about boys, we're talking about cute things to do when we grow up and all that. And then I understood friendship as being with people that understood this topic. That's what I understood friendship as. And then my final school, we're all competing with ourselves. We're always wanting to, final secondary school, we're all competing with ourselves. We always wanted to impress the teachers. Amazing. Now, in university, that's where everything started happening. Like, that's where the chips started going down and all that. In university, I was taught a lot. In my friendships in university, I was taught a lot. As in the beginning stage, I remember my first friend in university. She was my first roommate. After I'd finished crying that, I'm in school now, I miss Bobby, I'm going to miss my home and all that. She told me to calm down. Because I remember when coming to school that day, I was like, I can't wait to graduate. She was like, wait, you've not started class, so you just came to school, so you've not started class, so just calm yourself down. And she was someone that didn't give me advice. Like, if I tell her this and that, she'll tell me at the end of the day, what are you going to do? And I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So she did it a couple of times, and I was like, guy, why don't you just tell me what to do? She said she didn't want to do that because she didn't want to give me advice and then I go and do my mind. So she wanted me to do my mind. She told me explicitly, I'm not going to give any advice. You're going to do your mind. So if you come to me and tell me this is how it is and that, she's going to say, okay, so what do you want to do at the end of the day? And then whatever my decision is, that's what I go with. So she really gave me She really taught me core values too in my university, in my early university. But you know how humans can be. We do not really learn from what other people tell us. We learn from our mistakes, and we learn from other people's mistakes, and we also learn from our mistakes. So I made my own mistake, and I learned my mistake the hard way. Now, truth be told, there are friendships that bring out the best in us. Like when you're with this person, you feel connected. You feel at peace. You feel happy. When you have a conversation with that person, you don't feel any kind of way. You feel like unburdening yourself to this person. This person tells you how he or she feels, and you tell the person how you feel exactly. You don't hide any words. You're not struggling to meet up. You're not struggling to compete. You're not struggling to. This person puts you in a good place to grow. Okay? This person makes you feel worthy. Like when you're with this person, when you're having a conversation with this person, you feel like, oh my God, I feel like, do you understand that peace of mind that comes with peace of mind? That peace of mind that comes with friendship is what we want as adults. Friendship, and there are some kind of friendships you need right now that you're like, okay, I'm done pleasing people. I'm done saying yes to this. I'm done saying yes to this when I do not want. Like, I'm going to stand up for myself, and I'm going to say no when I mean my no, and I'm going to say yes when I mean my yes. You understand that kind of friendship that you're in, and then you don't want to please anybody anymore. You're like, okay, with this few friends of mine, I think I'm going to move forward with my life. You understand that kind of thing? You don't want to please anybody anymore. You're like, okay, with this few friends of mine, I think I'm going to move forward with my life. You understand that kind of friendship that you're in, and then you don't want to please anybody anymore. You're like, okay, with this few friends of mine, I think I'm going to move forward with my life. You understand that kind of thing? So ever since I understood and knew my environment, I had friends from my nursery to my primary to my secondary to my university to life in general. I knew I had friends in and out of my circle, in and out of school, in and out of church. I knew I had friends. Now, as an adult, I've seen several levels of friendship and a lady on a journey on self-improvement, hairs, bags, gadgets. Most of these things don't intrigue me no more. Okay, great friendship is beautiful. Great friendships are priceless. Friendships are priceless, and if you're in one, I just want you to share this video with your friends and tell them that you really appreciate them and that you really love them. And if you've ever had any misunderstanding with your friend that you really enjoyed having that bond with you, I think you should just go and apologize to her or to him and just amend your ways and kiss and hug and move on. Please do not forget to share. Do not forget to comment down below on the kind of video that you would like to see on this channel. Remember that I make videos on lifestyle reviews, very important, lifestyle reviews and adulting. We are talking about everything in adulting. We're talking relationships in adulting. We're talking finance in adulting. We're talking every single thing in adulting in this channel. So please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. Do not forget to like. Do not forget to like this video if you find it intriguing. Do not forget to comment down below on the kind of videos that you'd like to see and subsequently. Okay, thank you guys in my next little video. Love y'all. Bye.